Wind it up.
I think I'm live. Yeah, I still got it. See if anybody comes in.
Oh
I
dear.
gotta plug. This technology.
Why don't somebody to run this for me?
That'd be
Do you
good.
have
That'd
your
be
phone
good.
sound on?
No.
No.
So
Because
all I
you-
have
because
on
you-
is my phone and I don't have anything else on but my phone. Are you still hearing an echo?
Not what
Not what
I do.
I do.
Well, maybe I do. I
Well,
don't know.
maybe I do. I don't know.
Is anybody in chat willing to tell me?
Willing to tell me.
All right, there's something.
All right, there's something not right.
Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
just
minute.
won't talk.
There's Pam.
There's Pam.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Maybe I
Maybe I
have
have
my sound just
my
too
sound
loud.
too loud.
Oh, I could have my sound too loud too.
All right, Dar says there is an
There
echo.
is an echo.
Okay, hold on.
Hi, we have two
Hi, we have
Pam.
Pam.
No,
It's me.
If I turn my sound down a little, I'm trying to turn it down. There.
See, I usually
Okay.
have the problem when I have YouTube open, but I don't have it open.
I can't hear you.
All right, hang in there, Murray. I'm going to go out and come back in.
Okay.
Ladies, I'm going to go out real quick and come back in and see if that solves it.
I guess it's just me in here. Do you guys hear an echo with just me in here? I can't see you. I can't see chat. I don't have chat set up. I can't see what anybody's saying. There she is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I still got it.
You still have the echo?
You hear echo from you? I can put some speakers.
Hi, Mary.
Speakers.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
How are you?
I'm pretty
Yes,
good.
there
How are
is
you?
echo.
Are
I
you
will put
hearing
my
me?
AirPods.
Yeah. If I cause a problem, I'm going to leave. What happened to Lori? Did she sign out again? She's got us. Anybody? We're trying to figure out the process here. This is Miriam. Oh, there's Lori.
Okay, it says problem. And I've got earbuds in. Problem. Mary, do you have a pair of earbuds right there?
I can't put earbuds in because it really causes an issue. I can go get my earbuds and put them in, but these phones that I have do not have an earbud adapter to it. They have a special thing, and I bought it, but it seems to cause more problems. Let me go put it in and see if. So I don't hear an echo. I don't hear an echo at all.
I think the girls in chat do.
Hold on.
All right, ladies, we have Miriam here and Mary. Mary's going to go get earbuds. I've got an echo, but that might just. Shannon, are you going to come in? Stephanie's here. Are you going to come in? Yes, I have earbuds in. Yeah, it's really distorted.
I don't know if I am.
I
Maxi,
don't know what to do.
need help.
Settings.
Am I on my head, Nick? Hold on.
Yes,
I know. It's I don't have the right
Microphone, is that
tools
better?
for all this.
don't do yoga now.
That sounds a little better to me.
Yes, I don't have
Welcome,
any-
welcome to everyone who's coming in. Now, Shannon, you have a link, and so does Stephanie G. If you girls want to come in, Beth, if you want to come in and chat with us. I just thought it might be fun to wrap up our weekend of streaming. From what I understand, I had company, so I was in and out. Kathy said the echo was from someone's computer sound, but I turned my mic on to my webcam, so to me it sounds better. There's Tammy. I don't see anybody else in the Hey, there's Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. It's okay now? Okay, so we've got, okay, now both of the girls went, Mary and Miriam both went dark. I don't know why. There's Mary. Okay. All right, does anybody else that streamed want to come in? We've got Dana. I just thought it might be good if you girls in chat, I'm not going to welcome everybody individually because we've been streaming all weekend and it's a long weekend for everybody. I just wanted to say thank you to all the streamers. I think everything went pretty good. I think Kathy Arbor, from what I understand, had some trouble, but she worked it out and was able to get her stream going. And I was in the middle of some company. Oh, here we go. We've got Becca. We'll just add Becca in. We can get 10 of us in here. There's Stephanie G.
It seems to be my phone
And
blinking off and on.
I just thought if anybody had any, I have my sound way down. So let me see if I can pull that up. If anybody has any questions for us, I just wanted to say thank you. And if anybody has any questions for the streamers, I picked up on a couple of things that I thought were interesting. Yeah, Janice, I'm having some issues. I don't really know how to fix it. I did change my mic. So let me just, I'm going to just point people out. Okay. So Mary, let's go with you first. How did you find the stream? The ones that you visited throughout the weekend, did you pick up on anything good, any good tips or?
Well, I went into this streams because I wanted to save it in my playlist. So I have a playlist out there. Should be right at the top of my playlist, and I couldn't stay for all of them. I have to time during days.
Right.
So, but yeah, I really enjoyed. A lot of these people I've seen before, and a lot of snakes I've seen before. But what I enjoyed most was the chat and the viewers. I didn't chat, but I watched chat. So I think rather than art tips and everything, what I enjoyed most was chat. And
Wonderful.
seeing everybody, the number of people that came in to every stream. My heart goes out to the wee hour morning late.
I know, right?
Even my stream at 4:30 in the morning did not have, like 105, 120.
Yes. Yeah, it was great. Okay. Miriam, how about you? How was it for you? This is the first time for you.
Whole experience. First of all, I want to thank you and all the help I received from you in early
And
time.
Becca.
But everything went well. I could see the chat and work. I tried to be in all the streams. I need all day to sleep tomorrow, but I'm really happy to see how amazing and talented people are
Yes.
around us. Really, really, and
Wonderful. Well, it's great to have you.
yeah.
Some of the girls in chat are saying that maybe one of us has YouTube on. I don't have YouTube on. So if any of you,
I'm watching through YouTube. I'm watching. That's the only way in. What do you mean? Somebody?
oh, okay, because I sent the link through StreamYard. So I don't know how you.
Well, I came in through StreamYard, but I'm watching. But
Right.
I got my sound ray off.
Yeah. Let's. Okay, if you.
I think it's Mary's earbuds now, because since she put the earbuds in, it's messed up. She was fine before.
She was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me take these out.
Yeah. Take your earbuds.
Because I had the earbuds out. The earbuds are out now.
Okay. Let's see if that's better.
It's bad before.
Yeah, it was bad before.
Just gonna leave.
Yeah.
I hate. I'm sorry. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Well, join us in chat, and we'll see if that. I can always bring it back in, but and then
It's just I'm not have the right go set up Mard. It doesn't like me, and I don't.
Yeah. Well, learning curve. This is my first time to really do that.
Never could. I was able to visit with Randy Rabbit once, and we didn't have any problem. But
Oh, okay.
so I'm just gonna leave and let's enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye, everybody.
All right. Thanks, Murray.
Mary, thank you.
Thanks, Mary.
Okay, I don't see anybody else. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? Stephanie G. How do you feel it went for you? Your first time with us for the Streamathon.
Well, I can tell you, I have to admit, I was nervous with all the eyes on me because I've never had that many people watch me before. I'm not new to this crafting community. I've been around for a while. I did take a step back. If you guys were to watch the replay, I told my story. Dee Dee, you were involved in that. So yeah, like I said, I did take a step back, and then I came back in 2019 towards the end, and I've only been streaming, recording videos, probably just about 2 years, maybe a little less, give or take. But I haven't got to watch all the streams. I've catch bits and pieces, so I do plan on going back and watching a lot of replays.
Yes, I think I will too. But we had a lot going on, and of course, I had some company, and probably others did too. It can be a busy weekend for people, but I'm glad that you could join us. I thought your stream went pretty well. I had to cut out a little bit there towards the end, but I think it went well. And I just did a little bit of math. Now, of course, Beth and Dana just finished. So their stream hasn't been uploaded or populated yet, or whatever that term is. And I just added up and these are views that folks have gone in and watched some of our streaming over the weekend, and we're over 6,000 views. And I think throughout all of our different streams, I think Dee Dee Willingham was a common denominator for a lot of us. She's really influenced a lot of us in our art journey. So I have Dee Dee to thank myself, because she really influenced me as well. Becca, I see your little picture there. Are you here with us? How was it for you?
I'm here. I feel kind of silly because I think I may be the only one in the whole wide world that never heard of Dee Dee before until I met Beth. So about 2 years ago or so, I got introduced to her. But it was wonderful having so many people. And Dee Dee finally subbed to me. She said, "Oh, so now she's subbed to me." But yeah, it was great. It was my biggest like Stephanie said, the most people I've ever had watch me at one time, which I thought I'd be more nervous, but I wasn't. And I just the night before I was worried and trying to plan out, what am I going to do? And I had this big idea planned out, and I was going to do this. And I woke up yesterday morning and said to myself, just be you. I took Janet Nash's and I said, just be you. And I went in there and just did what makes me happy. And it was wonderful. And I just had such a good time. And it went off. So it was great. It was organized well. This was my first year. If anyone didn't know that, this was my very first year. The getting up that early was a little rough for me. I don't know how you early streamers do it. Yeah, and it's right there. Just be you, and it was absolutely. It worked out. I loved it. I don't have nothing else to say, and I'll talk forever. I'm going to shut up.
Great advice. It was good. And there's our Janet. There she is. Isn't this amazing? We've got Miriam in Israel, and then some of us in the United States, and we've got Janet in the UK. So, Janet, how have you been, my dear? It was nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Laurie. It's just and it's been amazing because you see the same people in all the chats, don't you? And I have replays to do as well because it's been a long. I think we probably all have, don't we?
Right.
You can't. Is it 48 hours of streaming?
Right. That's what Mary said. It's a lot. You can't do it all. Can't do it all over the weekend.
So we've been making notes, haven't we, of all the lovely ideas, and
yes.
we've been making notes. Replay this person. Yes.
What notes did you make? What did you find most interesting, or something that you want to try? And did you pick up on anything in particular that struck you in particular?
Oh, do you know, Laurie? I don't think so.
Well, I thought the one thing Becca said, she uses baby wipes as, I guess, a backing when she does her stitching.
Oh, yes.
And I had never heard that or thought of that. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Great idea.
And then, of course, picking up on the say that again, Miriam.
I used to save the baby wipes with the paint because and then you extend them and you dry them and you can use it as art.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Exactly.
Another thing I wanted to I picked up on, of course, I use some, but for anybody else who wants to paint on fabric of any kind, APD Jamie used the GAC 900, which is really, and there are other fabric mediums I'm sure you can use. But if you do want to paint on cloth, it really helps keep that acrylic paint from cracking and pliable and soft. So I thought that was a great thing to be able to learn. And somebody, she used the Dragonfly. Oh, there you go. Miriam's got some baby wipe there. Look at that, all suited up with some paints and
you can glue it in a journal. Really.
Yeah.
And the Dragonfly glaze by Folk Art, I had never heard of that, and Jamie was using that. I like shimmer and bling, so I have to look into that.
The work with the alcohol ink in the jelly plate.
Oh, on the jelly plate.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Devin was using something on the jelly plate that had a shimmer, but I think that was an alcohol ink that has some kind of
ink, yes.
Yeah, that looked cool. And then Stephanie G had mentioned those Dollar Tree cutting boards. See,
they're actually at the Dollar Tree. They're made for food, but I had seen another person who likes to glue book a lot, and she cuts them up into smaller pieces, so you can choose however you want to use them, but she uses them to glue on because you can just wipe them off. They're real thin and flimsy. You can just wipe them off with the glue, and instead of wasting your magazine pages or your book pages.
See, now I didn't catch on right away. It takes me a while sometimes. I thought you were gluing those papers on other paper, Stephanie.
No,
but you were gluing them to each other.
Yeah, you take a paper towel roll or whatever kind of cardboard roll you can find. And I started this, like I said, I started a new one yesterday.
Yeah.
So let me unravel this. I did a lot yesterday. So I glued this piece to the actual tube, and then you leave a little bit out. And I went ahead and put this magazine page so you have a tail, and you just keep adding and adding and adding.
See, I was wondering when I said a napkin one, I was thinking of putting it back on other paper, but I can see why that wouldn't work now, because I finally figured out what you were doing.
Something from Janet, but not today. Janet?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
go
spatula.
spatula.
You didn't see her glue things would be.
Spatula for the glue.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
I thought you had a lollipop there for a minute.
And I don't do much.
No.
I don't do much with the die cutting either. But somebody mentioned. Now I'm trying to remember who mentioned it. I think it was in the giveaway package. That might have been APG Jamie as well. Cutting out die cuts from your painty papers.
Oh, I love cutting out from my painting. That's almost the only thing I use painty papers for.
Really? See, I never even thought of that. I think that's a great tip. Let's ask the girls and the folks in chat, because I see we have Raul here. I don't want to call him, it just keeps always saying girls. Does anybody have a question for anybody in chat? Some of our streamers or any of us here. I don't want to keep us here too terribly long because it's been a long weekend. But does anybody have any questions for any of us that we might be able to answer for you?
I know a lot of people were saying yesterday during my stream they wanted to do a napkin roll like this, or even a fabric roll like this. I don't really know how you guys would do a napkin roll unless you were to start out with just like, maybe some type of plain paper and then do your napkins.
See, if you had a piece, I think if you had a piece of like a roll of wrapping paper, like say from the dollar store, you could just glue napkins on the one side of that.
Yeah.
Fabric, I think you could do, right?
I actually on my stream I showed something kind of like Stephanie did, but it wasn't with doing the pieces. I did a straight piece of paper where I'm rolling it up actually on a toilet paper roll. So it's only, what is that, 4 inches, 3 inches? So that you could use with the paper napkins. That's a great idea, Stephanie, because I was planning on doing it as a like mini memory roll. But you could do, my piece of paper with, like you were saying, with the napkins or whatever, because you wouldn't have that base with the way that you did it. Or you could use yours as the base and then put the napkins over top of it. That would work wonders too.
Well, lovely Malia showed me this idea, so.
All right, Marita says a spatula or dough scraper to spread glue. So clever. Stephanie, Kimberly's putting in some links. Barbara Clark says, hi everyone, thank you so much to all of us for such a rich day and a half. Great.
And
cool.
to the streamers and Laurie for organising and all the people in chats, because it's just been such good company, hasn't it? Everybody chatting and saying, getting in a chat and then saying to someone, oh, hi again.
Wonderful this year. I've been around a little bit in the past, but for the hops, but I was really impressed at how many people were active and chatting in the chats. I agree, Jen.
Now, Chris, I don't know how to say Chris's last name. Chris is in New Mexico, I believe. I don't even know if I want to attempt that, but she said she loved that you could continue chatting from one stream to the next. So there was some continuity. So that's a good point to, and that's true. Yeah. So it was like a retreat kind of, we were all together for the weekend and we could continue our conversation. So that is kind of cool. Let's see, it's going kind of fast here and I still have a piece of, okay. So a lot of us still have some replays and let's see. So does anybody have any questions?
I think I made everybody's for at least to say hi, I believe, but I fell asleep during Miriam's and then woke back up during this part and then so found that the night was a little rough, but yeah, definitely have replays to catch up on.
Yeah, me too.
I even set my alarm so I could watch Janet Nash, and my body said, "Nope, sleep."
Now, Mary is
Sleep's so
putting together
important.
a
Yeah.
playlist too, where it'll be an easy spot. If you go to Murray's channel, you can look at that playlist, and so then you can pick and choose, you know,
Thank you.
what replays you might need, and they'll all be right there. And I think the way she does it, it'll take you right to that, to the Streamathon. You know, it doesn't take you to the channel like the links
Oh,
that I gave.
it would be an actual playlist. Oh, great.
Actual playlist. So yeah, so keep that in mind as
Mm.
you're thinking about replaying. And any of us, leave us comments if you have questions that you might not think of now, but in a few days, we'll, I'm sure all of us, be able to get back to you and appreciate, you know, letting us know if you have a question. And
I
Carol
will
is
try
saying
it.
if you put in a hashtag, it will bring them all up. Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you.
And then you can just
Yeah.
click on that hashtag too, and it will.
Okay, okay,
Mm.
'cause I'm
I
hashtag
have an
challenged.
inspiration right now, Larry. When you talk about this like retirement, how do you say, retreat? I thought about all kind of things that they do to teach something, and you go to a place and there are many rooms, and you go to the chat you want, and then you go to the other one, and chat at the same time, but you repeat the lesson very times. I don't know. That was the inspiration that all the chat now give me.
That's good.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
All right, Shannon is asking, what is the hashtag? It's hashtag and then the capital letters NYE for New Year's Eve 2022 Streamathon.
Freddie, come in here. Freddie.
Martha is asking, Lori, could you say some words for Jen Ozzie-Gran, the originator of the Streamathon? I really don't know anything. Jen and I just chatted a little bit, maybe a week or two ago. And then throughout chat, when she was there, I know she had said she did the first one. And I think Jean, the musical scrapper, had organized, and thank you, Carol, she's got the hashtag in there for you. But I know her as Jen Oz from listening and watching Janet Young, but I don't know any of the history of the Streamathon. So that might be something going forward for next year, to have maybe a little bit of the history that we could hit on that and let people know the history of it. I hope that helps, Martha, but I really don't know, Jen, or any of the history. Unfortunately, I didn't think about that. All right, so I think we're going to wrap it up, ladies. Thanks for popping in.
Can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
I was around when Jean the Musical Scrapper was organizing it. I don't know much about Jen from Australia, but like I said in my stream yesterday, I remember when she made the trip to the United States and she visited Dee Dee, and I do remember when she visited Janet Young. Those two streams were pretty funny.
Oh, really? Okay. Like, I know Janet and some gals went there and visited, and
I remember that too.
I was a newbie then, and you know, I didn't know who any of those folks were, and we've come a long way, baby. So I don't know. So, yeah, I know that Ustream, Mary was saying something about Ustream was going to start to charge folks.
Yep.
And so everybody moved over to YouTube, and
But
that's
see, Dee Dee had an advantage over all of us, and I'm saying this in a nice way, Dee Dee. Please don't take offense to this. When she would stream on Ustream, she would go ahead and upload her videos to YouTube, so she had like a head start on everybody.
Head start. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, Jen is from Australia. And Jen's getting back into it, so she's Ozzie-Gran now. So You can
yes, I
find
saw her
her.
in chat. Yes, she was
Yeah.
in chat, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
Was she
Oh,
in chat? I don't know
yes,
about
I'm
tonight, but
sure.
yeah.
I'm sure I've seen her. We've
I
met
know.
so many new people in chats, haven't we?
I
I've
know.
tried to subscribe and
some of us
yes.
change our names and it's hard to
A
keep
lot of
up.
people
Oh,
subscribe.
Yeah, they were asking me what my name was, what I used as a name back then when everybody was still streaming on Ustream. And back then I was just a chatter. I hadn't even thought about streaming. And I can't remember what name I had used. I know I had to use some form of Stephanie, but I just can't remember.
Okay, Raul was asking something about watching streams from years past. And I guess you could just go to individual channels, Raul, and maybe in the search box there, maybe put in New Year's Eve, and maybe you could pull some stuff up. And a lot of the gals that streamed this time streamed years ago as well, so it might give you a start.
With the
Okay.
hashtag, you will find. I know
Oh,
because
okay.
it happened to me.
Barbara said that Jen streams on Tuesday nights, if she has the day correct. Yeah, okay. Kathy Berg says, thanks for keeping up the tradition. Tradition? Yeah, I didn't want to lose the tradition. When I first found Dee Dee, as I said in my stream, this was one of my favorite events. I had never heard of anything like this before. And so I thought it was cool. So we'll see where this takes us. Well, everyone have a great new year. Have a happy, healthy new year. And we hope to see you over the YouTube wires, if you will, in our different streams. It's a lot to keep track of everybody's schedule, but we're so thankful for each other as streamers, but also for you that are here in chats on our weekly streams. So let's give our subbies and our guests a nice big round of applause. We do appreciate you so very, very much. Thanks for joining us, and have a, oh yes, I'll give a little heart.
And
my heart's not so good.
Thank you, Laurie.
Yes, thank you to Laurie.
It was my pleasure.
Coordinating this all together.
So we'll see you all soon. And I'm going to use my little tagline. Don't forget, take time to be creative. And we'll see you all soon. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Take care.
And we're out.